25esima edizione della festa di Radio Onda d'Urto. Abbiamo qui Total Chaos, One Shout. Okay, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Vamos, arriba.
The German one speaks Spanish.
I lived in Los Angeles my life.
Close to
Most people in Los Angeles speak Spanish or English.
Allora, il nostro Rob di Total Chaos vive a Los Angeles naturalmente, però ha origini tedesche, ma parla anche spagnolo, perché qui abbiamo un peruviano, un messicano, due tedeschi, sono un bel mix. So how do you find this festival?
It's beautiful.
Great. Very close to the mic.
It's beautiful, molto bello, muy politico, gente alternativo.
Trovano molto alternativo, molto bello. What do you like the most about like a venue like this, like a situation like this?
Well, it's for me. We were walking around, and it's like it's a good mixture of scenes, you know, and also it's very liberal. Everybody just seems to like they do whatever they want.
Yes,
you know? That's very cool because some festivals are very strict.
Strict,
you know, It's only just like you got to do this, you got to do that, and here it's everybody's just kind of like flowing. You know, that's a good.
You get a lot of cultures in here, and
that's
really
mixture.
That's a really cool thing. You get everybody involved, you know, from different styles of music. And
quello che apprezzano della festa di Radio Onda d'Urto è il mix culturale, il fatto che ci sia libertà di fare più o meno quello che si vuole, nel rispetto chiaramente di tutti, e appunto qualcosa soprattutto legato alla varietà che sicuramente non mancherà neanche a Los Angeles. How's the scene nowadays in LA? I can see feral faces.
I still live in LA, and I'm the only one that still actually does. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, the truth is, I grew up in LA since the 70s, like LA or LA suburbs of LA, since the 70s. I was born in 1971. And when I started getting to punk shows in the early 80s, the punk scene was huge, like crazy huge. And then it was starting to die down. And then in like around 89, 90, all of a sudden Bad Religion got big. And then there became this new style of punk that got huge again. And then it started dying down again. But I don't know, 94, 95, a whole new style, a whole genre of punk blew up again, but it was still not exactly the punk that I liked from the 80s, but it didn't matter. We worked it, and then by the 2000s, street punk came back up, and it came back up in Los Angeles. I was surprised. And now, and the stuff that we used to grew up in the 80s, the backyard party shows and all them, they blew up again. And that's where Miguel comes into play, because he was doing backyard parties too. And the Latino, Mexican, American punk scene is booming. And they are basically running LA punk rock scene.
Yes, we are.
The Mexicans are ruling LA, and there's thousands of them, maybe tens of thousands.
The LA scene pretty much
it's a revival.
It's like the East LA scene.
They contributed to the revival of the 80s stuff.
But honestly, like the scene that I grew up in, it was all the backyard shows, you know, that were happening. That's where I went to my first shows, and I respected what they were doing so much, man, and I was inspired by it, so I started doing my own shows too. And for a few years, I was organizing events, and that's how I met Total Chaos, because I used to do parties at my house as well, and on different venues. And one day, a friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, I'm going to book Total Chaos. Can we do it at your house?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was going to do a party right now anyways, in the next month. So it was perfect. They came over and we met.
So you did like a gig in your backyard, in your house.
I think his show, what he did, this was like 6 years ago. I think his show was the first backyard party we played in like 16 years. But we were...
Because there wasn't the possibility.
For a long time, it was no possibility, because the cops were...
It was not allowed.
On backyard parties. And...
LA cops are fun.
Especially LA cops, they are really strict about noise ordinance and whatever, and they're not cool at all. What they could do is they come in and they not only find the people that are there. They find the parents who own the house.
Oh God, yeah, because you're
and not just a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I already had a friend that got fined $3,000. Parents got $3,000.
Damn, the LAPD.
The legendary LAPD.
The legend, unfortunately. Yeah.
That's whenever I did my parties, I would go to every neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Like in the 2 blocks away, I would go to the neighbors. Hey, I'm gonna have a party. It's gonna, for my birthday.
Yeah.
If you want to come to the party, come to the show.
Yeah,
Just show me your ID, and I'll let you in for free. No problem. So they never called the cops. It was maybe like one time.
Yeah. Okay. In order
Well,
to.
the thing is that Miguel lives in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood.
Yeah.
That is the difference because
Much more easy,
when there's white people in the neighborhood, you got problems.
Yeah.
They
Of
will,
course.
They will call the cops.
Well, it's a mixture there, but there's a lot more Hispanics in the area. But
majority.
But in like my area there, too, as well.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few Asians. But
I know Mexican parties.
There's a few Asians. They keep themselves.
Yeah, but also the neighbors, they wonder like, why is Miguel's birthday every 2 months?
Nice one.
I had to explain that too. I had to make up for past birthdays that I didn't have.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't it your birthday just happened?
He's very old. He's very old.
Wait a second, guys. You have to understand that. Look at
You should be like 120 years old.
He has a birthday 364 days a year.
Yeah, Tommy's got a birthday every day.
Yeah, the drummer for One Way System has a birthday 364 days a year.
Yeah.
Ask him.
We did a tour with him, and every day he's like, "It's my birthday."
Okay.
He goes to the restaurants, and he's like, "Hey, it's my birthday," and they give him free food.
Nice
Not non-birthday like Alice in Wonder, the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, it's a very merry birthday. A very merry birthday.
Vediamo di riassumere un po' questo.
Blow the candles out, my dear, and make your
Questo delirio.
A very merry birthday to you.
Ok, allora adesso vediamo di riassumere. Let's try to make things clear for Italian people.
We'll try to translate all that.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Listo para la
You can do
traducción,
everything.
listo.
You can eat, smoke, everything.
We should have a video there.
Okay, yeah. Damn. Anyway, allora stavano dicendo che gli ho chiesto la scena di Los Angeles. La scena di Los Angeles è cambiata molto. Perché? Perché nei primi anni 80 c'era tanta possibilità di suonare, c'erano grandi gruppi, poi negli anni 90 c'è stata l'esplosione dei Bad Religion e via dicendo, poi c'è stata la morte praticamente di questo tipo di musica, poi c'è stata una rinascita dopo negli anni 2000, grazie soprattutto all'influenza messicana, ai messicani che vivono a Los Angeles, che tanto hanno fatto perché amano molto il revival di questa scena. Dopodiché hanno affrontato il discorso dei backyard parties, quelle cose che noi non conosciamo, cioè nelle loro case, gli americani nei cortili poi fanno questi concerti non autorizzati, chiedono il permesso magari ai vicini e magari con la scusa che è il loro compleanno, anche se non è vero, infatti dicono il nostro Miguel, il chitarrista, compie gli anni ogni 2 mesi perché fa sempre dei party ed è così che è nata l'amicizia con i Total Chaos, quindi la possibilità di organizzare, anche se è molto difficile a Los Angeles, specialmente nei vicinati bianchi dove i bianchi chiamano la polizia, laddove gli ispanici sono molto più tranquilli da questo punto di vista. So, are you on tour now?
Yeah, we've been on tour.
It's like a European tour?
No, we did a U.S. tour for 1 month.
Okay.
And then we had like a 2-day break, and then we came and did a Europe tour. So now we're on tour now for about almost 8 weeks now.
Ok, 8 settimane di tour europeo dopo 2 mesi di tour americano. And what advices would you give to like younger generations who want to be involved into the punk rock and roll scene in these difficult times, the internet times? And
well, everything it's been a difficult time, but I grew up in the 80s punk scene, and everybody used to say that nothing can get worse than this time. But guess what? It got worse. It got way worse.
You couldn't even imagine.
Now, what people were telling me in the 80s, what was bad is like a dream come true for nowadays, for kids nowadays. The 80s was like a dreamland. It was it seemed like, there was a Cold War, but the Cold War was a fucking facade. It was a
farce.
It was just just a facade. Russia had no intention of attacking the United States.
No, it was clear.
The problem was the United States was making it look like that they were going to attack Russia. And
propaganda.
It was total propaganda. Russia had no intention. They knew they could never win a war against the United States because they would have to battle Europe as well, which would be a defeat,
complete defeat.
It would be complete defeat.
So what about the scene?
Yeah.
So, but no, this is something new.
But I missed the Cold War.
This is the people in the mindset of that time. Now the people in the mindset now, they think, everything's relaxed and whatever, but there's war everywhere.
Yeah.
And the United States is also responsible for this as well. Plus England. Never forget England, because England is just as much responsible as the United States. They are working together like this to cause mayhem all over the world. And why are they doing this? Because they sold out to corrupt bankers like, and especially like guys like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, who really monopolize everything, but there's a whole bunch of small guys in the middle of these guys, and they control the world, including the media, including everything, the politicians, everything. People nowadays have way worse to worry about, because there is a war coming, and it's coming to our land now. And when it does come, we are going to be in a worse situation than we were even in World War II. And people now have more reason to fight back than ever before. Way more.
And now that's not related to the scene, to the new people that...
It doesn't matter about the scene.
Well,
my message is beyond the punk scene. My message is to the people.
To humanity.
People in general, wake up. Because if you don't wake up, you're gonna lose everything.
Ecco la differenza appunto anche con quegli anni, gli anni della guerra fredda, gli anni in cui gli Stati Uniti volevano far credere che la Russia l'Unione Sovietica avrebbe attaccato gli Stati Uniti. No, non l'avrebbero mai fatto, sapevano che avrebbero perso, perché avrebbero dovuto combattere anche contro tutta l'Europa, quindi tutta una propaganda dove però c'era un mondo tutto sommato più pacifico. Oggi c'è una guerra in corso, una guerra che è possibile che arrivi proprio nei nostri paesi, come per certi versi sta già accadendo, e non ce ne stiamo accorgendo. Perché? Perché non combattiamo quelle lobby dei Rothschild, dei Rockefeller, che comandano il mondo con appunto la finanza, ma anche i media, la stampa, la televisione, l'industria discografica, e quindi non c'è più una vera contrapposizione, ma c'è un mondo globale molto, molto pericoloso. This is the graveyard because because Prince and David Bowie, even it's quite difficult to get some a live person from here as well, because stiamo guardando i dischi del nostro Gianluca appesi qua dentro, sono un po' tutti morti, però todos muertos. So are you planning to record something in the next few months, years, weeks, days?
We just put out a new record.
We put out a record last year, but the thing is, we were planning on putting out something this year, but for some reason, recording is missing.
We recorded the whole thing. We finished the music, all the vocals, everything.
Missing.
It just needed to be mixed, and then all of a sudden
it got lost.
We don't know.
Where's the music guy? He's like, I don't know.
We're
like, where's the music guy? And he's like, I don't know what to do with it.
Better times when there was like tape, because you could have the proof. You got your.
Well, that's not true either.
While files.
We lost it. We lost the recording too. They put it in the storage and they couldn't find it. So it could happen anywhere within.
Yeah.
But the thing is, man, we don't know. But if it is lost, we're just gonna have to re-record.
Yeah, but it wasn't a full record; it was a single.
Okay,
so it's okay.
But it wasn't just one song; it was four. It was a
EP, like an EP.
Four songs.
Yeah. Hanno registrato l'anno scorso un EP di 4 canzoni. Un EP di 4 canzoni che praticamente è stato perso, hanno perso i file e hanno detto anche che una volta, io ho detto magari non si perdeva quando c'erano i nastri, hanno perso anche i nastri al tempo, comunque adesso riregistreranno e faranno anche un album. So one final message, greeting to the Italian audience, and what shall the audience expect from Total Chaos tonight on stage?
Total chaos.
Yeah. No, they should expect like a very energetic and really fucking powerful show, you know.
It's gonna be high energy rock and roll, basically. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna get hardcore punk rock. We're gonna kick your fucking teeth in. You're gonna see that.
And then you have to spit it out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna. We play some aggressive stuff, man. Everybody has this anger inside them, and the best way to release is through the music, you know, and through art. Any type of art, you know, which music is a huge art form, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of with our therapy that we let out our aggressions through.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And with a powerful message too.
Well, that's the whole point for me, is a mixture of the fact that I like this certain type of punk rock, hardcore, aggressive punk. And I like to have a message. Yeah. And I grew up in the 80s, like I said, and Jello Biafra was the biggest influence on me, and Dead Kennedys. And I always respected the message what Jello was trying to come over with this music, come over with the people, and this is what I try to do with my own band. But, I mean, obviously, you know, we're a much faster band and much more hardcore band than the Dead Kennedys were. So obviously I had to have my own talking. I should have a spoken words record.
Yeah, like Jello. He does the tour with spoken word. Yeah.
He does full albums with just talking about his politics.
Yeah.
No, he does. That's cool. And he does spoken word tours.
Yeah, I know that.
He talks. Just like Henry Rollins was doing.
Oh yeah.
But Henry Rollins is.
Beh, cosa aspettarsi dallo show di questa sera? Cosa aspettarsi Cosa aspettarsi dallo show di questa sera? Grande energia, grande potenza, punk, hardcore e anche un bel messaggio, visto che Rob è cresciuto negli anni '80 con l'esempio di Jello Biafra e quindi dei messaggi importanti per la gente. Addirittura vorrebbe fare qualcosa di parlato, come sta facendo il buon Jello. So one final shout all together. Bye Total Chaos, see you on stage.
Yeah, ciao Italia.
Bye,
ciao.
Total Chaos.
Love you, Breccia.
Goodbye.
Shout!
Let it fall.
Shout the devil!
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Better than Smash.
C'è Mazzolita.
No conflict and Rob Chaos. See you on stage.
Come on, son! Shout! Shout! Shout!
Shout it in the
Much better than Vince Neil.
Oh, yeah. You got it, baby.
Sean is crazy, man.